G'day viewers, and welcome to freezing cold nighttime here in Australia, where I'm doing some work on the Model A Ford. It's about 2 degrees Celsius, which is about 35 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really cold for us guys here, but anyway. So, the old Ford windscreen header, it's knackered, it's kaput. Too rusty, so I was going to attempt to repair it, but I thought, nah, I'll just go and see some sheet metal guys here in town and get them to make me a new one, because this thing, to get one brought over here to Australia, would be pretty expensive. So I thought, all right, I'll just go and see the sheet metal guys, get them to fold this up for me. And they said no, nothing, like they've got brake presses and sheet metal folding machines, but none of them could make these short little tight bends here to make the bit that goes behind the windshield hinge. So I thought, okay, I'll just get a piece made up that doesn't have that feature in it. It's just flat across there, comes up on the 45 degree like that, and I'll make something later on to go underneath the bottom of the windshield here as the garnish behind the windshield hinge. So that's no problem. So I got them to bend up this piece of steel, and I was going to get them to bend just a lip on the back here and a 45 degree at the front, and then I'll cut the shape of the windshield header out of this and put a the bead rolling on here later on. But when I got home, I realised it has a 90 degree bend and then a 45 degree bend that you can see here. So yeah, that's 90 degrees, and then it kicks forward 45 degrees, and nobody could bend that either. So I ended up making a homemade version of a sheet metal roller out of plywood, which I didn't think would work. I thought this would split. Just plywood and skateboard bearings, which are really cheap, just on eBay. I can't remember how much they are, maybe $1 or $2 each. So I've got, this is obviously going to form the shape of the roof eventually, but I've left that straight so that then these two rollers that are in this side here can follow that straight edge, and that determines where this fold ends up. And then these two sets of rollers here are just like a backup arbor roller for a roller on the other side to roll against, and these two rollers at the top just help to push the metal down. And that's the actual roller at the back there that does the actual bending. The edge of the roller forms the corner there. So what you do is you have this here clamped down tight to your trailer and then you just push on it, push forward to start making it bend, and you just run it up and down like that, and it only took maybe 30 seconds or so, made that bend. So there you go. So I just thought I'd put this up here in case any of you guys need to bend any metal at home and you haven't got a brake press or a sheet metal folder. This, obviously, I made this one sort of custom made. It's only got a little bit of adjustability, but you could make it out of anything, bit of steel, and just you could drill and tap those holes there. They're 8mm bolts, because that's what the hole in these bearings are. The outer diameter is 22mm, inner diameter is 8mm, and they're 7mm thick. So for any of you guys in the US, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but I did use a 1/4 inch drill to drill a 1/4 inch hole into this form ply. It's concrete form ply that you use for pouring concrete slabs. Just drilled a 1/4 inch hole and didn't put a thread in it whatsoever. I just drove the screws into there, and they're a hex drive screw. And then just bolted this up tight, and it's super, as good as a threaded hole. So I'm pretty impressed that it worked. I didn't really give this much of a chance of working, but anyway, just thought I'd put it out there for you guys in case you need to do the same sort of thing at home. I'll catch you later.